The Internet has progressed rapidly from the early days of Web 1, which included static texts and visuals, to the current version Web 2. We are presently entering the Web 3 era, in which value and data will easily move across decentralized platforms with distributed ownership and control. But, what else does Web 3 feature? How is it different from Web 2? Read on to learn more about these two concepts, their differences and possible applications. Web 3 is currently picking up steam in the online space. Its rising popularity is proportionate to that of blockchain and the security technology's broad acceptance and adoption. Now that we know Web 3 will become the norm sooner or later, it's time to look at the previous generations, their distinctions, and more. Let's learn more about the Internet's progress. From the fundamental web to a semantic world, the differences between Web 2 and Web 3, and other topics that perplex even the most tech-savvy. The first version of the Internet, also known as Web 1, was designed specifically for corporations rather than individuals. Just a few folks understood how to gain proficiency. Most significant firms engaged computer professionals to manage the Internet and execute its use to benefit their staff. It's worth noting that the users were charged based on the number of pages they visited. Some of the examples of Web 1 are MySpace, Google, LiveJournal, and Yahoo. In a nutshell, Web 1 was a content delivery network, CDN, that allowed users to see static data on websites without having the chance to express their thoughts, opinions, or remarks. It also ushered in the dot-com boom, which ran from 1995 to 2000 and fueled a slew of web firms. Now we should move on to the next generation of the Internet, which is currently in use worldwide. Web 2 has revolutionized the web and its allied industries. This web version has made it exceedingly simple for users to collect, generate, and distribute huge amounts of data with just one click. Hundreds of new apps are introduced to the phone's app store every day. Also, phones have a built-in camera that produces images that most genuine cameras on the Web 1 could not even imagine a few years ago. The best feature of Web 2 is that it allows users to create content and distribute it on global networks. Social media channels such as Instagram and Facebook and other video streaming applications, blog posting, podcasts, and social bookmarking are all examples of Web 2 platforms. This period is also known for the ease with which music and video snippets are shared. Web 3 is the Internet's latest and most talked about generation, following Web 2, the third iteration. Based on sophisticated software programs such as artificial intelligence, will enter the arena of combatants. It aspires to provide a trustworthy and data-driven UI that caters to every user. Blockchains, metaverse, and semantic web are all expected to be leveraged through Web 3. Most of the capabilities of Web 3 are already present in Web 2. So users will probably be puzzled. What's new in it, then? Yes, these features are already present in the contemporary Internet generation and more are rapidly getting ingrained. But there's more to it. Because of the rising adoption of blockchain technology across various apps and sites, the Web 3 version is getting more evolved. The main distinction between Web 2 and Web 3 is that Web 3 built on decentralization. Users will own their content and have complete control over using the Internet. We will discover more about differences in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. We hope this helps you to understand web evolution better. In our next video, we explore the differences between Web 2 versus Web 3. To know more, hit the article link in the description below. To stay updated with the latest in technology, visit www.spiceworks.com.